thought you'd see on this cool spirit tunnel.
Rookie of the year! Rookie of the year! Rookie of the year! She's the Rookie of the year!
What did I tell y'all? Just like that, guys. It has been officially named and announced that Paige Beckers is our 2025, the WNBA's 2025 Rookie of the Year. Let's give it up. Clap it up for none other than Miss Paige Beckers. Paige Buckets. She is a walking bucket, okay? She received, I believe, 72 votes. Sonia Citron received 2 votes, which is kind of like, I mean, it is expected for me that, of course, Paige Beckers would win over Sonia Citron, but I was definitely expecting Sonia Citron to get more votes than that. It was cute how they announced to Paige Beckers that she actually made it on Jennifer Hudson's show. So please allow me, guys, to read you a little article brought to you by Sports Illustrated. It is titled, Paige Beckers got her Rookie of the Year trophy in the most unexpected way. And it reads, Dallas Wings star Paige Beckers officially won the WNBA's 2025 Rookie of the Year award on Tuesday afternoon, an honor that was widely expected given her electric first season in the league. What was unexpected, however, was how she actually received the award. Ahead of an appearance on the Jennifer Hudson show, Beckers took the program's famous walk through the Spirit Tunnel, and as she made it halfway through, was stopped by WNBA's commissioner, Kathy Engelbert. That is so cute, guys. We have like a little Soul Train award or like a little dance tunnel on Jennifer Hudson's show. She has celebrities walk down it, and they just clap and sing and dance. And of course, at the end, when Paige Beckers was on the show, Kathy Engelbert was at the end of that dance tunnel, and she awarded her Rookie of the Year. That is so sweet. It says, I bet I'm not the last person you thought you'd see on this cool spirit tunnel, she said, as Beckers sported a cheerful grin, but I'm here to present to you the 2025 Kia WNBA Rookie of the Year Award. Congratulations. Beckers then continued the walk towards the show stage as the crew chanted, Rookie of the Year, an awesome moment for the 23-year-old. Over 36 games played in 2025, Beckers tallied 692 points and 194 assists, both of which are the third most in a season by a rookie in WNBA's history, and also set the Wings' rookie scoring record. She averaged 19.2 points, 5.3 assists, 3.9 rebounds, and 1.6 steals per game over the campaign, and with a 44-point game against the Aces in August, became the first rookie in league history to notch a 40-plus point game. Yes, that was crazy. Needless to say, Beckers' Rookie of the Year honor and the way she received the trophy were incredibly well-deserved. Again, I'm so proud of Paige Beckers. Again, this was like the icing on the cake for her season as an individual player for the Dallas Wings, because of course we all know the Dallas Wings was a bottom tier team in this season currently, even last season, right? Last season the Dallas Wings did not go into the playoffs. This season the Dallas Wings did not go into the playoffs. Okay, they had terrible games. So much so you saw Nelissa Smith leave. She got traded away, acquired from the Las Vegas Aces. Okay, that was her mama. Okay, they always say Paige Becker's parents was Nelissa Smith and Dejanay Carrington, because of course they're a couple. And it was we took her under our wing as a rookie and as her vets, and we raised her about the WNBA moments. Who's gonna give you your moment? Which was Jackie Young, guys. Jackie Young. Okay, that was actually a pregame. Remember, it was the Dallas Wings versus the Las Vegas Aces. Was it a pregame? I think it was actually during the season. It was either a pregame or during the regular season, early. This was back in May, and Jackie Young kind of swiped like this towards Paige Beckers for the ball. Man, Paige Beckers bent down in so much pain. I'm sure she kind of low-key bruised up her rib cage. She even admitted herself. Paige Beckers said you know what? Jackie Young gave me my official welcome to the W moment when she had hit her in the ribs like that. But again, her parents abandoned her. One made the choice, Dejanay Carrington, her mom. Okay, she left them. She had to get away from Chris Cole-Clannis, that good-for-nothing man, that the power of friendship and love and togetherness, that's his coaching method. Keeping the locker room together and the locker room chemistry, that's paramount priority here at the Dallas Wings team. Sir, that's not going to win us no games. Clearly, right? Clearly. But, we saw Dejanay Carrington make a run for it from the Minnesota Lynx. Las Vegas Aces, Becky Hammond said, you know what? If I had to, be in a street a game playing basketball, I need Nelissa Smith on my team. She said something about her, I need her on my team. She gets acquired. So Paige Beckers was left an orphan down there at the Dallas Wings team. Okay. But again, she made the best of it. She had a pretty good attitude, even though on the sidelines, it was so funny. He would be, Chris Cole-Clannis, coach, yoga instructor. He would be drawing up plays, and the look on her and Haley Jones' face, looking at each other what is this? Even her and Dejanay Carrington, during post-game interviews, they would be giving each other and Chris Cole-Clannis the side eye. Okay, so much so it was just so many memes and jokes, and just overall, just the online memes and jokes just had me gone. Okay, because you could tell, again, guys, Paige Beckers she's used to being a champion. She's used to winning championships. because she used to be a UConn Husky under Gino Auriemma. The Gino Auriemma. He has like, what, 12 championship rings? That man is an incredible coach. Imagine going from being coached from Gino Auriemma to Chris Koklanis. She even said herself, like, she didn't want to, like, bash Chris Koklanis, but she was like, I respond well with, like, very good, like, strong leadership in my coaching. And, like, she was pretty much putting out there, like, you know what? If Gino was running this team, I could actually get behind these plays and, like, be able to perform at the efficient level that is necessary for me to perform at. But when you're getting coached by the likes of someone like Chris Koklanis, after you used to be coached by someone like Gino Auriemma, it's like her spirit just seems to be so broken. It's like she was just so frustrated. You can tell, like, she's frustrated being at the Dallas Wings team. Again, I hope season 2 next year for her sophomore season, it gets better. Okay, again, like, she has nothing to be ashamed of. Paige Beckers tried. She really tried her best to lead that team. As a rookie, she was leading the Dallas Wings to the playoffs. She tried her best, but it's like Chris Koklanis, his coaching style, it just sucks. Okay, he just cannot close out games properly. And it's not just Chris Koklanis. I would say Kurt Miller, too, the general manager who hired Chris Koklanis, as well as the other Dallas Wings players. Okay, they just were not up to par on Paige Beckers' level. Again, shout out to Paige Beckers. This is well deserved. Okay, you are to be honored and revered for how you, like, put up with Chris Koklanis and the Dallas Wings. I know everybody could tell that she wanted to go to the LA Sparks so bad, but it just was not in the cards. But you know what? She sucked it up. Tried to hold her head up high and try to perform for the Dallas Wings. They didn't make it into the playoffs, but girl, you still got Rookie of the Year. So again, congratulations to Paige Beckers, aka Paige Buckets.